Hey everyone, and welcome back to Auto Futures Trading. Today I'm going to introduce you to Turnpoint, an automated strategy for a ninja trader designed to recognize moments when market momentum may be shifting away from an important extreme. So strong movements can continue much longer than expected, but eventually the pressure behind them can begin to weaken, and identifying that transition manually is not always as simple as it looks. Turnpoint was built to monitor that process automatically, making it well suited for anyone who wants to focus on possible changes in direction rather than chasing movements that is already well established. So as the market develops, Turnpoint studies momentum across a rolling historical window and keeps track of the strongest and weakest readings within that period. It does not respond simply because momentum reaches an extreme, since an extreme level by itself does not mean the movement is finished. So that would mean like something right here. You're not going to want to enter in too late because then you're just going to get sucked up, especially after these wicks. If you would have entered after this whole move down, you would have been wrecked. So instead, Turnpoint waits for momentum to begin rotating away from that area and looks for supporting price action before allowing an entry. So there wouldn't really be one right here. This seems it's a little too much of a a shoot up, not really so much support. I guess you could just say it was really just around here. I mean, this is a 15-minute chart. You would see more in the 1 minute. But let's say this fell from extreme, supporting price action would probably be right where it breaks these wicks, and this would be a supporting price action. So the exact thresholds and sequence remain part of the strategy's private logic, but the overall approach is designed to identify an inflection point where pressure may be changing and a new directional move may be starting. So once the required conditions align, Turnpoint responds automatically and places the protective stop and target according to your selected exit method. One of its strongest features is the choice between 3 different exit modes. You can use percentage mode, which calculates the stop and target as a percentage of the entry price. ATR mode, well, I'll show you at the same time I explain. ATR mode right now is price percent. Adapts those distances to current market volatility, and fixed points mode uses consistent distances selected in advance. This gives you the flexibility to keep exits standardized or allow them to respond to changing conditions, like the ATR. Alongside those exit options, Turnpoint can operate in both directions or limit its entry to long only or short only. Position size can remain fixed or be calculated automatically around a selected dollar risk amount, while a max contract setting keeps the final size within your preferred limit. So that would be, changing position sizing, changing exit mode, and changing directions, which right now is longs only. Turnpoint also includes the optional scaling, which is included in all our strategies, allowing parts of the position to be closed once price reaches a selected stage, as well as any optional trailing feature that can protect progress after price moves favorably. Beyond position management, you can set daily profit and loss limits, which is up here. Pause new entries after selecting a number of positive or negative outcomes, which are your trade numbers, and choose individual operating days and block specific time periods, which is your trading filters down here. An optional market bias filter can prevent entries that conflict with the broader directional outlook, and an optional trend overlay can be displayed directly on the chart, which is the show indicator. Right now, it's not showing because there's not enough trades, and there's no trades at all actually, but right now it's just another indicator, which is AFT levels. So as I just mentioned, there are no examples right now. The chart is not long enough, but as you see, usually this would run on RTY 15-minute, but it would need a much longer time frame. Usually a healthy amount is 10 days. But altogether, Turnpoint is designed around one of the most important changes in the market, the moment when existing pressure begins to fade and direction starts to turn. So you don't want to be caught in a trade or enter or have FOMO as it's ending. It tracks the extreme, waits for evidence of a shift, and handles the execution according to your selected settings, while you remain in control of direction, size, your exit style, which there's 3, scheduling, and risk. Now, no automated strategy can identify every turning point or eliminate risk, so Turnpoint should always be tested in sim and adjusted to match your own approach before being used live. That's why we offer a free trial, so you can download some of our products for free and use them live, test them in playback, and backtest them whenever, even after the free trial expires, to verify their performance and be comfortable with how our products work. If you want to learn more about Turnpoint, you can visit our website or reach out to us personally. Thank you.